Get me started. Don't set resolutions on January 1st. Don't set intentions for the year. Don't do anything. Make some soup. Stay in your PJs. It's not the new year. The new year is in March, when equinox hits and Aries season starts. Right now, we are in the dead of winter. Winter just started 2 weeks ago at the solstice. Nah. You're gonna catch me starting some soup. That's what you'll get me starting.
Right, guys, this is a really interesting
Don't set resolutions on January 1st.
video. Only there's a problem with what she's saying. Well, not really a problem, as it is an observation. Whether the year starts in December or whether, like she suggests, it starts in spring, what are both dates dealing with, yeah? Time. And what is time, guys? An illusion! So what does it matter if the so-called quote-unquote New Year starts in quote-unquote December or quote-unquote spring? They're all illusion. All we have is the eternal present and the now. This is an example, and I don't judge this girl. I don't know her. I wish her the very best, and I hope she has a fantastic, love-filled life. All I'm saying is that the intellect in general, the ego, loves to find special bits of information or knowledge that it can feel superior or special or unique, or that it knows best, which is kind of the vibe I got from her, to be honest. But then again, I'm not one to judge, and she's free to do and express whatever she sees fit to, and I honor that in her, and I honor it in myself and all of you as well. But like, the contention here is that in these communities, online and offline and what have you, there's a certain tendency to focus in on the intellect, intellectual 5 sense knowledge. But if you really uncover all of that and look deep down, you'll find that all of that surface appearance stuff is a construct. It's algorithms, all of it. It's all nonsense. Astrology, personality, types. And I'm not knocking those things, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking all of that, none of that at all. I'm saying when we are attached to that and we say, I am this and I am that, and I just recently did it with the dragon post. I said I'm in the Chinese zodiac, I am dragon, but I'm not attached to it. I know that that's not the be-all and end-all of my true I. The I of you is beyond all labels, all time periods, all intellectual probing and trying to clutch onto so-called truths that are always flitting through our fingers, because time is always going like the sands through the hourglass. You guys remember that soapy back in the day? My mom and grandparents used to watch that a lot. And yeah, like, it's all illusory. It's all a fantasy. All of it. So for us to be doubling down on the twigs instead of focusing on the entire forest and the periphery is just keeping us mired in a myopic sense of reality. This myopia of, okay, I'm constrained by time, and according to quote-unquote time, which I believe to be real, this supposedly real quote-unquote year, which is just an ever-present moment that is always just now, which we perceive to be quote-unquote future or quote-unquote past, yeah, is going to dictate what I do, how I feel, and what I should tell others to do. And you can see that she's quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Bratty about it? And again, I'm not judging her, guys, because I used to be bratty too. When I thought that the whole 5 sense reality had some kind of say, but it's actually all just bollocks, really. It's a simulation. The whole thing's a construct, whatever you want to call it, a dream. There's so many names for it. Why do we get so hung up on the twigs instead of embracing and seeing, as if for the first time ever, the entire forest, which is the eternal moment, infinite, omniscient, omnipresent, always here, always now. The only thing in the way is the mind viruses that we hang on to, the intellect and all of its smarty pants type of tendencies, and the pride, and the egoic pride, guys. Pride is a huge blind spot. I know, because I used to be in pride so much, and sometimes I catch myself and I let it go. But when we can move past all the labels and all the this is that and that is this and the earth is flat and the earth is spherical, it's all illusion. It's all nonsense. All of it. Who you are right here, right now is the infinite, eternal consciousness, the beingness. Check out something called the release technique. I've mentioned it so many times. For the benefit of for anyone who wants to give it a try, it'll take you all the way past all the stories we tell, past all the intellectual boxes we put onto everything and others in and try to impose on them. It'll take you all the way. Anyway, guys, much love. See you on the next one.